what I was saying, that Kojo was disputing hotly, has just been confirmed by Dr. Bemboachi. There are procurement scams after procurement scams after procurement scams at ECG. It is the reason why they are so ineffectual and ineffective. But when you say it, the MPP will talk down to us. Just like I'm being talked down to. I'm being told I don't understand. But what most of us understand is that we are paying money for valueless service. We are paying money to a constrictive monopoly that is simply shafting us day in, day out. Like Ben said, why do you have to change meters every time there's going to be an election? How would you do that? They did it in 2020. And came and told us that it's not working.
That's not true. Nobody did it.
For you, nothing's true. Them are kasa. And then when I finish, when I'm talking, you'll be talked down to. It is the reason why they are where they are. And sometimes the boorishness with which you are talked down to is shocking. Since we came to sit here, Kojo has told me that I don't understand anything about meters. I don't even understand grammar. I don't understand. There's so many things I don't understand. The only thing he's not telling me that I'm not understanding is what comes out of my pocket. And electricity prices in this country are so high that it actually deters investors. I was the head of fumes for 8 years. Every time people come and invest, the first issues they raise are electricity prices. It is shocking what your meters can run into. The wastefulness, utterly shocking. So, when we are told that sebi something yakasa, and so a can bar, then the coin and the money, you be to be. You see, for those people who can pay, and there are many who can, let us not behave like people are not struggling to pay these humongous bills. Because there are people who do not even make enough money to cover their electricity bills a month before they eat. And when these things keep happening, we pay electricity bills that it goes to help them. So if I sit here and infer that some people in government are benefiting from that transaction, will I be lying? But we are being told that I can't say that because I don't have proof. Do I need proof to be told that a certain government policy is stupid? Randy and my brother Kojo, lawyers have a saying called prior bad acts, right? If I sit here and I tell you I find the Habtel agreement smelly and suspicious, it is because there are prior bad acts with SML. Am I lying? SML. Same thing. There are prior bad acts with the COVID, where a private Nigerian who had affiliation with the first family was given a contract at a time when he hadn't even formed the company. He made away with $87 million. The government had $7 million. Now what is wrong with us? Randy, if this $87 million had gone to Noguchi to train doctors for them to deal with infectious diseases, would we not have been better off? Tell me we would not have been better off. Could you tell me than a Nigerian taking away 80? And you know that money, you know they were not taking it in cash. The money had to come from a credit card. So straight away you know it's going to an offshore account. And it's gone. How many of such things have happened in this country? And then they come and sit down and give us a glib explanation. Right? When you complain, they'll tell you, say, we need the answer. Like I'm being told here. That you cannot grasp the issues. You don't understand the intricacy. What intricacy do I have to understand to know that this Habtel thing is going to the hands of some politicians? Notably some MPP, you know, I don't want to say everything I know. Dr. Bembuachi has explained it to the public. He's an expert who cannot be contradicted. So when people talk about things like Haptel, things like SML, and the heck, even the finance minister and his deputies were collecting, what do you call it? They were collecting committees from bringing us loans. So are you surprised that we are in 760 billion cedis worth of debt? That finance minister has closed down his bank with all the deposits. He closed it down himself.
Which bank?
Data bank.
Who told you that it's been closed down? It's not. It's functioning.
So the people who were told
it's functioning. It's not been closed down.
So the people who were told that their investments were not coming back until the government gives the bank's money, have they gotten their money back? Randy, I know somebody.
Yeah, but data bank is operational.
People's investments are locked up, true or false?
Yeah, but could you? The information you put out is
okay.
Yes,
it's wrong.
Data bank is still in operation.
So, what happened to the investments? People who put in their investments, who wanted it back? I know somebody who put in 27,000 cedis of his money and got 9,000 back.
That's for that one. All of us, DDP, all of us.
Exactly.
Yeah, it affected everybody.
And these are the things that people are talking about. These are the things that has resulted in where the MPP is today. Instead of us getting a cogent explanation, getting an apologies where we need to get them, we are simply told that it doesn't happen. If you recall, lastly, you remember during the DDP, the president told us 2 weeks before it actually happened that there will be no haircut. I'm quoting him. And then what happened?
He lied.
Did he lie or he was not really in charge? Maybe that's what he believed.
No, I believe that he's in charge.
And so he lied. So
I mean, the facts expose what he said.
Exactly, ipso facto. So where we are today, most of us are struggling to pay your children's school fees, struggling to buy fuel, struggling to... Randy, we even have... I mean, if they spell out the taxes on a gallon of petrol, it will shock you what you are paying for. And this business of paying people who have done no work, instead of creating capacity for the state institutions concerned, it's unbelievable. Do you remember the customs officials were the ones who stood up against SML? The ECG workers were the ones who stood up against PDS. I'm wondering what Kojo's views are on PDS, that debacle. Where are the revenues they collect?
You don't know his views.
I think he's.
No,
not
I said I am.
He's not been in this country. I honestly think he's not been in this country.
But for now,
you will not know. But you shouldn't want that because my views are open. They are on air. They are on internet. They are everywhere. My views are open.
So do you know what Kojo is trying to do to
you?
you?
What is he trying to do?
Is finding a clever way of getting you to repeat your views.
No, I'm not going to repeat it. So you don't have time for us to go through that. Everybody that knows Kojo Poku knows my views. So you cannot question. You can't.
What he's trying to do.
No,
is to tempt you to.
I'm too smart for that.
You see,
he's not going to get me to do that. Let me stay focused and deal with your matter.
No, stay focused and tell us what you think of PDS.
No, but it's on record. It's on record. My letter to Parliament is on record. My letter to the Committee on Parliament is on record. Bembuachi, who just came, me and Bembuachi and Kwame Jantua wrote a letter to Parliament.
Write it to me. Send it to me.
Look, my brother.
No, seriously, send me a copy.